One. Bam, 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 bam.
I them time ya again.
Already. You already know.
Them
You
time ya
already
again.
know. You already know. You already know. You already know.
Them
Hold on. What's
time ya
going on here?
again.
What's going on here, champ?
Yeah, man.
Beep, 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 beep,
We already know
beep,
them time ya again, man.
That part be smart. That part be smart. What's up, the Roadcaster? Roadcaster. Is this Roadcaster plugged in right? This shit plugged in right, homie?
I don't know. See what he talking about, man. You know how that. You know
Roadcaster's not going on tonight.
Roadcaster ain't playing his role.
It ain't playing this road today.
Yeah.
Guess what? We don't need no damn Roadcaster. We got a like already in the building. We got people already in the building. What's up, family? You guys, make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Let me know you're in the building. I see people in the building as we speak. You heard?
Yeah.
That part, be smart. Put this banner up right now so they know what it is, man. So they know how to contact the I1. You know, see it. All right, 2 people in the building. You heard? Bow. This is the L.O.T.S approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, all right? And this is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved, episode number 16. You heard? 16. We in the building. We in the building. I see 2 people in the building. You guys, make sure you guys leave a comment. Comment section. 3 people in the building. Leave a comment in the comment section. This is the second episode of the year, all right? So we starting off the new year right.
Yeah.
All right, so I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved media. Now be one moment, champ. I'm gonna introduce you. I gotta introduce you, homie. Guys, this is my partner in crime, my twin, all right? My Wody, my bedroom, all right? I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
I go by the name of Planet, goddammit, Free G5, you already know. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, the Friday the 13th episode.
Ooh, it's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, that part. It's Friday the 13th, that part, all right? No need for superstition, no need to be scared unless you're scared of the realest podcast, all right? Then you need to be scared. If not scared, it's a healthy fear, all right? Be God-fearing, so you fear the gods them, all right? Episode number 16, like I said, you guys leave a comment in the comment section. As soon as you guys come in the building, all right? Don't be a ninja watcher. That's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And you definitely don't want to be one of these. That's a peeping Tom. And y'all know what they do to peeping Toms, right? No need to speak. We call this wipe your feet on the rug. Hit the like button. We got 3 likes in the building. I love you guys. Make sure you guys come to the building. Hit that like button. Share this podcast and get everybody acclimated, all right? This is the second podcast for the year. This is episode number 16. If you guys want to see prior episodes, you guys need to go on YouTube and you guys will see the prior episodes, the other 15 episodes. Let's run it up. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave this podcast up until Monday, Tuesday, then I'm going to take it down. And as I take it down, you guys need to run to YouTube, to L.O.T.S approved media, all right? We got 4 people in the building. I see you guys. Make sure you guys are leaving comments. All right, we got comments in the comment section. Let's run it up, all right? AP Palmer, what's going up, gang? Hoy, hey, all right, gang, I see you boys. Definitely, my G. All right, Friday, the blood clot 13th. You done know, all right? This is Friday the 13th, all right? Though we're not superstitious, you guys need to be fair. Don't be scared of Friday. Be scared of how dangerous this podcast is, all right? This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All right? You done know. So, Planet, how's the new year been treating you so far? Wait one moment, Planet. Wait 1 second. Let me give a shout out to Bruce right quick. Shout out to Paul Biz in the building. Peace, family. All right? Sorry for the interruption, brother. How's your weekend? How was your week?
I could say I'm here. I got breath in my body. I got opportunity to be here speaking with the beautiful people and enjoying the wonderful love that's being embraced out here in this world. And salute to you, man. And salute to what we got going on, man.
Facts.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Facts.
That's it right now.
It's called number 16. I know a lot of people thought we would have been, a lot of people underestimated us. A lot of people thought that we wouldn't be here to be speaking to you guys for the 16th episode, but surprise, we here, all right? It's called consistency, all right? We got more people in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button when you guys come in the building because it's like that. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast, all right? Get everybody acclimated, share one, each one, teach one, share. I also leave a comment in the comment section. As soon as you come to the building, we call that leaving your fingerprint. Wipe your feet on the rug, hit the like button, all right? Also, if you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys are hitting y'all notifications. Get your notification up so every time we go on, you guys get notified. I want people to be notified. And once you hit that like button, first of all, when you get notified, you become part of that mafiacation that is.
Mafia.
Right? And also, when you hit that like button, that makes YouTube share our podcast. Anytime you guys get them likes up, YouTube is more likely to share it with their audience, and that does get us more views. So we appreciate you guys. I love it. We got 5 likes in the building already. I appreciate you guys. You done know, all right? Shout out to Paul Business. Shout out to AP Palmer in the building, all right? Now, we got a lot of things to talk about this week. This is a very eventful week as usual, Planet. As usual. All right, let's run it down the line. Let me look at this list right quick. All right, first of all, first on the list, Kevin Gates reportedly likes women to pee in his mouth, all right? We're going to go there, all right? Kevin Gates, I told y'all Kevin Gates is over-sexualized, so we might have to bun Kevin Gates today. We're going to have to bun Kevin Gates today, all right? Also, all right, second topic, Deb Atney, that's Waka Flocka's mom, claims that Gucci Mane never shot Pookie Loke, all right? So you guys know that reportedly Gucci Mane had shot Pookie Loke subsequently because they said, don't quote me on this, all right? Allegedly, Jeezy sent that, and he sent somebody to go get that chain, and that man ended up dead, you heard me? All right, so, but they're saying that Gucci Mane did not have nothing to do with that, and that's Deb Atney actually said that. Deb Atney, that is Waka Flocka's mother. All right, so we're going to speak about that. Also, we're going to talk about Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy squashing their beef. Shout out to the young Yaxter. He's maturing. Lil Zo maturing. Shout out to NBA Youngboy. They maturing. All right. Gunna co-signed by Funk. So you guys know Gunna. As of recently, he was on Instagram in which he said everybody's picking sides and there's only one side, the YSL side, and that didn't sit well with a lot of the YSL members, but looks like people are backtracking their statements, especially Funk has said that he is YSL. And if you don't know Funk, that's Thugger's actual blood brother. All right, so we're gonna go into that, not to go too deep into that. All right. Jay Prince explains why his son walked by takeoff on camera. All right, so I know I was confused. All right, and I do want to know what actually took place. Also, let's see. Tory Lanez switching lawyers with and he actually has Snoop's prior lawyer, the one that got Snoop off on that murder case. Shout out to Tory Lanez, all right? Also, we're gonna speak about Fredo Bang getting 2 lesbian women pregnant at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Fredo Bang, he got 2 lesbian women pregnant at the same time. He actually has a child here now that just shuts down. Congratulations to Fredo Bang, all right? That is a Baton Rouge, Louisiana artist. All right, also, we're going to speak about Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie, she passed away at the age of 54, all right? Rest in peace and condolences to her family, all right? That is Elvis Presley's daughter. The one that was actually, I think he was engaged to Michael. She was engaged to Michael Jackson or married to Michael Jackson. All right. Yeah. Also, we're gonna speak about Foxy Brown and Keith Murray. Now, you guys know Keith Murray. He's going crazy on the internet. Keith Murray talking all type of craziness. I don't know if these stories are verified, but he's speaking about Shauna from DTP. He's also speaking about we don't know, and also he's speaking about Foxy Brown. All right. And he spoke about Tupac's ex, which is Quincy Jones' daughter. I forget her name, Adada, something like that. Her name is not that easy to pronunciate. All right. All right. And who else? Who else you said?
What happened, sir?
Oh, I thought you were saying somebody else because this guy's been going crazy. Keith Murray. He somehow he hit so many people and he had a chance to have sex with so many women and potential babies. I don't know how he's wild. He got some crazy narrative that he's painting on the internet about all the women that he had a chance to be with in his past. If not, he had some type of intimacy with them, or he just had the opportunity to maybe something to transpire. All right. So nonetheless, we're gonna speak about Keith Murray. So Keith Murray got the internet on fire. All right. Shout out to Keith Murray. The most beautiful thing in the world is just like that. I get in you. All right.
I get in you.
First of all, with that being said, where we gonna start off, man? Let's start off with Kevin Gates, man. Let's make it hot right now. All right, you guys know on prior shows I spoke about Kevin Gates and how he's over-sexualized. I'm a big Kevin Gates fan, so I know I'm kind of like a Kevin Gates expert, so to speak. Don't start quoting me on songs and all that, but I'm kind of a Kevin Gates expert, all right? And I'm going to be real with you. I always thought that Kevin Gates was over-sexualized, all right? Now, Kevin Gates, you've gone too far. You've gone too far, Gates. You've gone too far, Biggs. All right. For the more the words of Lennox, all right? You're gone too far.
Yeah, gone too far, dog.
Kevin Gates is speaking about how he want women to pee in his mouth. All right. I don't know how to make it less. I wish it was less graphic, but I gotta don't shoot the messenger. I gotta give it to you, bro. All right. You guys, I see you guys in the building. Keep getting them likes up. Make them likes go up. Make them likes go up. Share this podcast. Get everybody in tune. Share this podcast. Hit that like button. Get in that comment section. Let me know you're in the building. I'm seeing people in and out the building. Leave a comment in the comment section. We call that leaving your fingerprint. All right. So like I said, Kevin Gates is screaming he want women. Put like this.
He likes golden showers in his mouth.
It's not even as far as golden showers, but you have to say basically it's safe to assume that he's with the golden shower. It's safe to assume. Now we're gonna stick a little bit on this topic, all right? Like I said, Kevin Gates said he's actually had a woman pee in a cup and he drunk the woman's pee. All right. Now I was boggled. I'm boggled by how far the boundaries this man pushes on sex. This man's pushing the limits of boundaries, all right? Because the only thing left now is actually defecation. After pee, the only thing left now is the defecation on him, all right? I think we all can agree, right? Where are we going with sexuality?
A defecation Sunday. A defecation Sunday.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm seeing people in the building, 9 people in the building. You guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button as soon as you come in the building. I love how the lights is going up. We're talking about Kevin Gates and how he wants women how he drunk a woman's pee. All right. So he's promoting drinking women's pee. All right. Yeah. Kevin Gates is the one that you guys love. He's one of my favorite artists. But one thing I always have a discrepancy about, one thing that I'm always looking at him side eye is the way that he's over sexualized. It's something, and I've heard now, keep in mind, I'm going to say that for a little bit later. But I've heard he was touched when he was a kid. All right. To those that had that experience, you know what I mean? God bless you. All right. God bless you. But he's been through that experience. So I wonder, does that contribute? Because a lot of people that were touched while they were kids, they're a little bit sexually exploited. All right. I'm gonna say they're sexually exploited. All right. So they're more compelled to do freaky things. All right, so once again, Kevin Gates said he would drink a woman's pee, in which he has drunk a woman's pee. Now, I've seen they've asked a couple women, right? They've been asking women how they feel about this. This was a woman that was actually presenting the question to him. All right. Now, in my past, shout out to Asha in the building. Shout out to Asha in the building. That contributes to get this feelings too early. That contributes to you get the feelings too early. Well, I don't know. You gotta elaborate on that for me, Asha. I can't decipher that right now. That's like a Hebrew. That's like a hieroglyphic right now. I'm trying to decipher what you're saying right there. But he said that contributes to you get the feelings too early. So what is he? He's doing that in order to win the women's feelings. That's what I'm getting. Is that what you're giving me? So when he's drinking the woman's pee, what he's winning the women's hearts over? What the women are getting, they're infatuated with him? Is that what you're trying to say? That women are infatuated by this? Because I want to get I actually want to get the women's point of view on this in all actuality, because it's like the things that us men do to please women. I have women in my past that are telling me about eating ass. All right. Oh, you need to mature. Well, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm never going to mature. I don't think I'm forever going to be immature in that regard. Women are trying to convince me to eat ass. I'm not going to lie to you. All my exes, this is what they speak about. Oh, you need to grow up. And you know why? It's because of Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
It's because of Kevin Gates.
You need to eat some anal cavity and grow up.
Facts, though. That's what they're screaming.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're screaming. So all these people that look up to Kevin Gates and the women that love Kevin Gates, it makes me question, how far are you guys trying to go with this?
Right.
How far are we trying to go with sexuality? For one thing, it's about eating the pum pum. So, okay, boom. We got over that. When we was young, we was like, oh, we don't do that. And then as time progressed, we got older, we say, you know what? We accepted that. Now they're talking about eating ass, eating the groceries.
You might get told about that.
No, listen, I'm guilty as charged. I eat the pum pum. I've been there before. What you want to use? What?
Man, a Jamaican. You know.
What? I'm a Haitian. I'm Haitian, brother. And I love to please my woman.
Yo, we can't even describe them New Yard boy, them too. them band them Kevin Gates too.
But let me tell you something.
Them New
That
York
took a minute.
Boy, them band them Kevin Gates too.
You see the new Jamaica, all right, the new yard man, they getting caught up. Yeah. They getting caught up on the camera doing that. And if you ask these girls, these yard man, they doing the do now. If you ask these girls what's going on, they're doing the do.
But why it gotta be do like Mountain Dew colored? Cause it's pea yellow.
Look what Asha say. No ass eating around here. All right. And Palmer said, yard man eat coochie to my youth. Damn right. You know what I mean? That's a yard man. Come on, all the yard man. If you do it, just come on here and comment and let Planet know this is what's going on. This is what going on.
Because I'm a Kevin Gates fan.
I don't know if he's a Kevin Gates fan in his defense.
The boy EP a Kevin Gates fan. Me know that personally. The man I listen to like, I eat booty whole booty me eat. That's why I listen. Me ain't not them thing there what the man I listen to.
You see, we got Jamaicans in the building. We got Asha, Jamaica in the building. Jamaica's finest in the building. We got Asha in the building. We got AP Palmer in the building, all right? So guess what AP said? Yard man, they eat in the twat, dog. This is what's going on here, all right? And Asha say, guess what Asha say?
He eating the twat. He eating the twat. Stop that shit, AP. You are eating the twat. Now your opinion.
Look what Asha say. They do it too. Yankee girl. They do it to Yankee girl and the white one them. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Hold on. Wait. Now it's another conspiracy now. It's true she a Jamaican girl and the Jamaican man them now do it to her. She'll get offensive. Oh.
Let me say now, hey, let me say that's a big misconception. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. You see since the dawn of camera phone, you see since the inception of camera phone,
yeah,
all those myths have been debunked. All right, y'all don't want to eat pussy. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me say something. If you see the girls that show me the man them that's getting caught, and then guess what? They get outcasted out of their community. But now it's a little bit more common. But before, trust me, on the low, a lot of men doing it. A lot. It's just so taboo that they're scared to admit it.
Coincidentally, you said on the low. Move your blood clot.
Now guess what AP say? Just because we Jamaican don't mean other Jamaicans old and new don't eat coochie. My youth. All right. And I appreciate AP. I appreciate you that you're so honest. You're Jamaican, right? Because you know that man love his people. You know he love his culture. And he's being honest. And I appreciate that honesty.
Yo,
for real though.
That nigga love eat aki before it pluck, dog. You need to stop it, dog.
AP, I got your back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yo, listen, AP is a real youth, dog. A real youth, dog. You can't just a real article youth. All right, that's a real youth. All right.
Remember, you are Kevin Gates specialist, and him listen to Kevin Gates. We can't win.
Listen, I ain't doubting the Kevin Gates though. I like the lyrics. I like the gangsterism. I like it. I just don't like the over sexualizedness of the man.
But you love it.
Drinking urine, you're gone too far. Drinking urine, you're gone too far, Kevin. All right. So we have to bun Kevin Gates today. All right. Fire bun for Kevin Gates today. You live to see another day, Kevin. So maybe tomorrow, you're back and you restore. But for today, we're gonna bun fire on Kevin Gates right now. All right. So Kevin Gates went on a show in which he was interviewed by a woman, and the woman proceeded to ask him, "Would you let a woman urinate in your mouth?" And the man said he's drunk woman urine before he's experienced that. He said he wants to do anything to pleasure a woman. Where does it stop?
So AP, I drink urine too. So like
nah, never that. Not AP. AP didn't say. This is what AP said. All right, AP, I got you. Cause Planet going in. All right, I got you, AP. Wait one second here. I got you, AP. We got you, AP. Cause AP said, guess what now? AP, remember you said that? Me never said me. All right, he don't do it. AP never said him. You guys, make sure you guys, when you come in the building, hit that like button. I need you guys to share this podcast. Make sure everybody's getting acclimated. We're talking about Kevin Gates drinking urine. Drinking women's urine in order to please the women. All right? That's the first subject that we're speaking about. Episode number 16. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Grrr, bow. All right? Now, we're going to reset the room. My name is L.O.T.S. Approve, all right? I am the host with the most, all right? And no need to brag and boast. You know what it is, all right? This is my partner in crime, my co-host. Introduce yourself once more, brother.
I goes by the name of Planet, goddammit, Free G5. You already know what time it is. And this is the Friday the 13th episode 16.
Spooky. Spooky. We getting spooky. Kevin Gates getting spooky, drinking urine. That's spooky.
That's some
all right?
Spooky business.
For the Friday the 13th, this is what we're speaking about. Spooky behavior. Suspect behavior. All right? Starting with Gates, the man Gates. All right?
Yeah.
Kevin Gates drinking urine. Yo, that nigga, he gotta stop, brother. Yeah. He gotta stop, yo. Let me tell you, sometimes you ever heard sometimes you just can't satisfy a woman? You know, you never heard some people's stomach, they stomach full, but they still, how it go? How Garnic Silk go? How the song go? Where they stomach full and they still want, no matter how much their stomach can appear full, but they still hungry. Their eyes bigger than their stomach. How about that?
Belly full, but them starving.
Yeah, belly full, but them starving. Father?
Belly full up of pee.
Facts.
Nigga, belly full up.
Facts. Shout out to Garnic Silk. You know what I mean? One of my favorite groups. That's my gospel, all right? So I don't listen to gospel music, but I definitely listen to Garnic Silk. That's my gospel music. Sunday music. That's my spiritual music. Shout out to Garnic Silk. All right? Big reggae group. All right? Like I said, man, Kevin Gates, man, we burning fire on you today, brother. Where does it stop? Like I said, you guys look at my prior podcast. We spoke about Kevin Gates being over-sexualized. So you can see it on the channel. Check out the L.O.T.S approved media channel, all right? So it seems like things are just more unveiling more and more. And like I said, he's over-sexualized. Where's he gonna go with this? You satisfy the woman. So you telling me you will defile your temple in order to satisfy a woman. We all as men want to satisfy women. Now, guess what, Kevin Gates? You're making it harder for us men. Kevin, you have to stop it.
Make it hard out
Gates,
here.
Gates, you got to stop it. You're making it hard out here. And I ain't no pimp, but you're making it hard out here for a pimp. You heard? You're doing that now. Now, women are taking that as this is the new consensus, all right? This is the new norm, and it's never going to be the norm, all right? I don't eat the groceries, all right? And I'm definitely ain't drinking no pee. All right, I'm definitely, that's not gonna happen, Gates. So we need to slow down, Gates, please, because at the end of the day, when Gates is doing this now, you got everybody's woman coming home to their man talking about, oh, this is what Gates do. Why you don't want to do it? And you got women trying to convert their man to become like a Kevin Gates. Don't nobody want to be like a Kevin Gates.
Hey man, I just came off of doing the 9 to 5, man. I ain't got time to be trying to eat ass and goddamn pee, baby.
Tell me about it.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Kevin Gates just came out of smoking 900 blunts and shit, doing yoga and shit. Then that nigga want to come home and feel over-sexualized and want to rub on you and be like, you know what? Give me a golden shower to the 9th power. Matter of fact, supersize that shit, baby. Supersize it.
Yeah, you got the Kevin Gates voiceover down pat, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. You definitely doing the Kevin Gates. Shout out to Toya Ready Made in the building. She said, no, yes, ladies. Kevin Gates is drinking your urine, ladies. Please, ladies, reconsider this lifestyle, please, because us men, we're not willing to take it there. And I'm hoping, it seems like society's a monkey see, monkey do thing. And the more women that push the issue, the more men are gonna bend. Because let me tell you, men bend for women now. Men bend for women now. And men lose their religion behind women.
Kevin Gates literally bending for women because he doing yoga. He's literally bending. You feel what I'm saying? When this man is literally bending, he putting his leg behind his back for y'all around this month.
Facts.
Then he telling y'all, let me drink y'all pee.
Look, guess what Palmer said? Asha said, well, check out what Asha said. Don't nobody want to pee on people. No worry yourself. Facts. Shout out to Asha, all right? And guess what, AP back when he said, no convert over here too, Ross, all right? So nobody's converting over here, Kevin. Though you tried, Kevin, it's not going to work. And 5 bun for Kevin Gates, all right? Now, we're going to move on. That's enough for Kevin, man. We gave you enough tension, Kevin. We about to go to the next subject, all right? Man. Deb Atney, all right? Let's talk about Gucci Man. You're already Gucci Man, a.k.a. the Boogie Man, all right? Yeah. 1017, all right? So icy, new so icy, all right?
So icy.
You guys know, shout out to Gucci Mane, his new success, all right, with the wife with Keisha Kior, all right. She is a Northern native, All right. So shout out to Keisha Kior. All right. Shout out to Gucci Mane. I believe he is a Miami resident also. Okay.
Right.
Now, as of lately, Kevin Gates has been in the news, in those YouTube streets, in the internet streets, and Deb Atney, which is Waka Flocka's mother, all right, which is the prior manager to Gucci Mane. She managed Gucci Mane, and she also managed Nicki Minaj. Deb Atney managed French Montana.
Oh.
All right. OJ the Juice Man. Facts though. So she's a well-known manager, and that is Waka Flocka's mother. Her brother, Bimmy, was one of the co-founders of the Supreme team, all right, out of Queens, New York, all right. With Kenneth McGriff, who's currently incarcerated, all right. So what I'm trying to say is Deb Atney is a legend around here, all right.
She has a good track record.
Great track record.
Yeah.
Now, Deb Atney went on a show in which in the interview she revealed that Gucci Mane never shot Pookie Loc. He's not responsible for killing Pookie Loc. Now, contrary to what's what everybody thinks, right?
Right.
So by saying that, it's like you're discrediting Gucci Mane, trying to say Gucci Mane, because this is not necessarily his claim to fame, but this is what made Gucci legendary. We all know Gucci had the song called So Icy, in which he did it with Jeezy, all right? Jeezy wanted a track for his first project. I think it was with Def Jam. And in the process, Gucci Mane refused to let Jeezy have that track. And they said subsequently that led to Gucci or Jeezy. They went to an argument and Jeezy put a hit on Gucci's head, allegedly. All right. Now, Pookie Loc, which I think he was part of Jeezy's camp, he was killed. I don't know if it was in front of Gucci Mane's house or what have you. He was shot. All right. In the process, he died. Now, everybody says that Gucci Mane is responsible for this man's death. And they're saying that that's Gucci Mane's claim to fame. Well, it looks like Deb Atney is trying to pull that rug from under that act. And she's saying that Gucci Mane never actually did that. Right. So she's trying to insinuate Gucci Mane lied. He lied. This is weird to me because I was not aware of this. And I find Gucci Mane to be a creditable person. But nowadays, it seems like you can't put too much faith in a rapper. Now, I know already these are rappers, right? We know these are rappers for the most part, but we can't put too much faith in a rapper nowadays because it looks like rappers are constantly being proven wrong. They're constantly being exposed. Right. If it's not, they're telling on each other, right? They came from great backgrounds. It's just their rappers are being discredited all around the board. Now you're saying that Gucci Mane did not kill Pookie Loc. Now you guys know Gucci Mane, he always taunting Jeezy about that. Not as of recent, but prior to them doing that versus battle, Gucci was constantly taunting Jeezy Man about smoking Pookie Loc, smoking on Pookie Loc. And you guys know the younger generation, when they say they're smoking on that pack, that means that they're responsible for that man dying. They're literally smoking their enemies. They're smoking their ops. So they're smoking on that Pookie Loc pack. All right. Now, in the versus battle, Gucci Mane continued to taunt Jeezy about Pookie Loc. So I find it ironic that Deb Atney said that he had nothing to do with it. But at the same time, this man takes so much pride in it. Now, this is all allegedly.
Right.
They say believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. You guys, make sure you guys come in the building. Hit that like button as soon as you come in the building. We got people in the building. This is episode number 16. All right, this is the second episode of the year. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Bow. All right. Now, like I was speaking before, we're speaking about Deb Atney talking about Gucci never killed Pookie Loc. All right. Pookie Loc was an associate of Jeezy. And like I said, he constantly taunted Jeezy about killing this man. Now, it's hard to believe that Gucci would lie. I'm still in disbelief, to be honest with you. So this is all a legend. And like I said before, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. But Deb Atney's credibility is pretty good. Like I said, she's managed a lot of artists. But for some reason, Deb Atney doesn't get the credit that she deserves. And I don't know if it's because of what she's doing or it's just coincidental that she doesn't get the credit that she deserves, because French Montana doesn't give her credit. Nicki Minaj doesn't give Deb Atney credit. If you ask Gucci and OJ the Juice Man, they have nothing but bad things to say about Deb Atney. None of them are saying great things about this woman. And to be honest with you, Deb Atney is the reason for Nicki Minaj having exposure out here. French Montana, he had to fight Southpaw, like Jadakiss said. A lot of New York artists had to come down south to learn how to fight Southpaw because that New York music wasn't hitting that hard, right? So they had to come down south. And Deb Atney's the one that facilitated French Montana. So the French Montana you see today, she's part of French Montana's success. And also she's a part of Nicki Minaj's success. Two successful artists, as well as Gucci Mane, super successful, all right? As well as her son is super successful. All right, so shout out to Deb Atney. Shout out to all the parties involved. Shout out to Gucci Mane. Rest in peace to Pookie Loc. Shout out to Jeezy. But Plan, what you got to say about that?
How I feel about that is to discredit a man's character after so much. If you knew all this early on in his career, obviously she had some beneficial, what we could say, percentages off of this situation. Why she didn't mention this early on in the situation when it was early on, if it meant so much then. Why is she mentioning it now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, to your defense, Asha says she chat too damn much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
Don't shoot the messenger. That's what Asha said. I ain't say that's what Asha said.
Nah, that's basically what's going on right now. Because why say it now? That happened over.
Well, I think obviously, I think you guys, what you guys saying definitely has some credence to it, because obviously she is a little bitter about, because she always expressed her love for these people.
She's bitter about something.
Yeah, she expressed her love for Gucci. She expressed her love for Gucci. She expressed her love for Nicki Minaj. Not so much French Montana and OJ, but she gave OJ the credit. All right. She's trying to say OJ was the real gangster.
She's definitely said OJ is certified. She definitely said OJ is the certified one.
But OJ was talking bad about her also.
Yeah, but you know, she probably didn't want that repercussions from that neither. Because if OJ is that real gangster, she probably just gonna, OJ is the truth. He is the truth. And don't want those repercussions. You know what I'm saying? And
to your defense, AP agrees with you, Planet. He said, facts. I agree to this. To discredit his word at this point is pointless. All right. And I agree. It's kind of like you beating a dead horse, Deb. You're beating a dead horse, Deb. Deb Atney.
At this point, it's like this.
I think it's Debbie. Maybe her name's Debbie. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Debbie or Deb, one of them, brother.
Whatever,
don't shoot the messenger.
Deb will suffice.
It's like this. The man, he done cashed in his lottery ticket. Living off the lottery ticket.
Facts.
Got the house with a lottery ticket. Now you talking about, oh, he didn't pick the winning numbers.
Facts.
Somebody else picked the winning numbers.
Facts.
But he's living off of it. Okay, so what's the benefit of you telling us now if he's the beneficiary anyway off of it? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It ain't even nothing. I don't know what her ulterior motive is. But like I say, man.
But for the most part, shots have been fired. In all actuality, shots have been fired. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on one moment. Yeah, so moving on. We're gonna move on from that. All right. Shout out to Deb Atney, shout out to Gucci Mane, shout out to all the parties involved, French Montana. And you know, we shout out to everybody. Like I said, this Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. We're not here to burn nobody down. But I'm gonna say this: we did buy a bun for Kevin Gates, though. No drinking urine. I'm not with that, Kevin. All right, but shout out to the parties involved. All right, we're gonna move along. There's the next
Kevin Gates. Me not involved with them thing that you're in.
Facts though, Kevin. I'm saying, women, you better stop it, because I ain't eating your groceries either. So women better stop it.
All right. When you're in, me not in the urine where you're in.
Facts though, that part. Be smart. Now moving on. Let's talk about not Kevin Gates, but the Kodak Black and NBA YoungBoy. All right. So you guys know Kevin, Kodak Black and NBA YoungBoy, they were friends, partners, you know what I'm saying? They was keeping a Z at one point, and then they fell apart. All right. It was problems with saying that NBA YoungBoy is dealing with one of their old chicks. It's funny how women can come in between. I love my women though, but funny how women can come between men. All right. So now Kodak Black has squashed the beef with NBA YoungBoy. And I love that fact that, all right, because those two cats, they're two great artists, for one. That they were good friends. They, to the point where they bring, let me tell you something. When you have a friend and then you guys allow your kids to play with each other, stuff like that, that's a beautiful bond that you're building. To break that bond it wouldn't be good to break that bond, right? Because that's a genuine bond. Once you bring your kids and involve stuff like that, you want to be careful and make sure that you're nurturing your friendship and be careful of not offending your friend. because there's kids involved, there's family involved. It's not just you guys, it's the kids involved also. So I appreciate that they squashed their beef. I'm not going to stay too long on the subject, but shout out to NBA Youngboy, shout out to Kodak Black, and them resolving their issue. All right.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to speak on this planet.
Yeah, blessings on these kids showing maturity in this day and age, especially with this day and age with these kids killing each other over foolishness, over lesser than that. You know what I mean? So shouts out to them, at least growing up to this extent. Appreciate y'all.
Facts. And
you know
NBA Youngboy said he wants Kodak to get him two big plates of jerk chicken and coconut rice. The man said coconut rice. So I guess the man said he wanted coconut milk in his rice. I guess.
Hold on.
Right?
How you gonna take
this
the
is
Z?
bad.
How
Hey,
you
listen,
gonna ask
bro.
the Z for a yard plate?
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Jamaican food, they're gonna get the Jamaican food by any means necessary. If they gotta go through a Z, whatever.
They gonna go through a Z to get the yard plate.
Jerk chicken got the world going crazy. All right. That's why you see the line. Shout out to Tony with Jamaica House. All right. You ever seen Jamaica House late night? The line is out the door. All right. You got all type of people coming for the rice and peas with the coconut milk inside the rice and the jerk chicken. All right. So shout out to Tony. Shout out to Jamaica House. This is where all the out of towners go to Jamaica House, and you guys need to go down there too. All right. Tony is a veteran of the community. All right. One of the staples in the community. In the Northern community.
Shouts out to Tony and the Jamaican House crew.
Facts. You know, I love my jerk. Let me say something. I eat jerk chicken so much, the lady be like, let me guess, what do you want? Jerk chicken?
Oh, Lord.
Facts. Facts. Let me get jerk chicken again for the third time this week. Again, please.
Mine shall call y'all jerk while I eat chicken.
Facts. I've been called worse. Oh, matter of fact, that's what the girl called me at Publix. When I get my jerk, I get a jerk turkey sub. All right. So jerk once again. And when she said what she called me for sure, she called me a jerk.
Yeah.
I'll be a jerk as long as you're giving me my jerk chicken. I can be a jerk. I've been called worse. All right.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Tasha in the building. Big up to Tasha in the building. Haitians make that type of rice too. Oh no, we definitely put coconut in our rice also, right? But we got to give a shout out to Jamaican community right now. This is not a competition thing, but guess what? You're right, Tasha. Haitians we put coconut in our rice also, all right? Shout out to Tasha in the building. I love when Tasha's in the building, all right? Original member, all right? Original mafia member. Mafia, you know what it is, all right? The AP Palm, what you talking about? Don't forget Auntie Junie. All right, you already know Junie's was a staple of facts, though. Junie's, you know, everybody love Junie's food. And they tell me Junie's is the best, but I'm not gonna. And they saying they're the best, meaning she's better than the rest. But I'm not gonna put the rest down. All right, shout out to all the restaurants. All right, I think there's a Ruby's too, Junie's, Jamaica House. Shout out to everybody. All right,
none of them compete to my mother.
Oh, ain't nothing gonna cook. Nothing's gonna beat mom's cooking. You already know your mom is like my mom. Nobody's gonna beat mama's cooking.
None of them. All of them chicken dry up compared to my mother.
Fact. It's the same thing with Haitian food. I always tell people, if you eat Haitian food at the restaurant, that's cool. But if you're not eating Haitian food out of somebody's house, it's a different type of preparation. Yes, the Haitian food in the restaurant is good. But when you have Haitian food out of somebody's house, it's a different effect. There's more love. It's more intimate. So you're going to get a better quality.
Some people that love Dutch pot. Dutch pot is like McDonald's.
Facts. Oh, Dutch pot. I went to Dutch pot one time because it's right next to Jamaica House, right next to Waffle House. I went there one time. It wasn't that bad. Well, let me tell you something. I prefer that fast food than any American fast food. All right?
Of course.
So shout out Dutch pot also. Tosh said both of them is good. We family. Facts though. You know Jamaican and Haitian. If you don't know, this is a Jamaican Haitian connecting. I am Haitian, all right? And Planet is Jamaican, all right?
Yes,
so it's a Jamaican host with a Haitian host, all right? We've always been in cahoots. Jamaica and Haiti has always been in cahoots if you don't know. If you don't know. To this day, how you think Jamaica get all their firearms and wootney-woo and wootney-woo? All right? It's a Jamaican that helped Haiti in their revolution. All right. If you don't know, a man by the name of Bookman, do your homework. If you don't know, for those who don't know, do your homework. All right. Haitian and Jamaican have always been in connect. That's why we have this connection right now. It's an easy connection. Easy. Trust that.
In a cahoots. Always I sort things out.
Palmer said, love for my Zoes and Yardman then. Facts though. Shout out to the whole Haitian community. Shout out to the whole Jamaican community, all right? Because if I ain't around my Zoes and around my Jamaicans, shout out to my Trini, shout out to my Bahamians, shout out to my Spanish community, Cubans, to the Puerto Ricans, to the Dominicans, to Argentinians, shout out to my Africans, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ethiopians, them, and the Morocco and all that.
Shout out to everybody that it takes a boat to get there and get back.
Facts though. Facts though. You guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button as soon as you guys come in the building. I'm seeing people going in and out the building. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're in the building. This is episode number 16. All right. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Grrr, bow. All right. I go by the name of L.O.T.S. Support Media. Once again, I'm gonna let my partner in crime introduce himself for the third time.
I goes by the name of Planet, goddamn it, Free G5. You already know what time it is. And this is the Friday the 13th episode. The Friday the 13th episode. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. It's Friday the 13th. Spooky, all right? Kevin Gates drinking urine. This is spooky. This is a spooky Friday, all right? Very spooky. All right, so moving on. Next subject. All right, and this has been all over. Been the main talk all over the internet. Beyond the Tory Lanez trial, they've been talking about this YSL trial, all right? So now we're speaking about Gunna. Gunna co-signed by Funk. Now, you guys know Gunna took the stand in which he admitted to YSL being a gang, all right? Street gang. Now, everybody knows that everybody considers this snitching to the point where you see where Gunna actually made his first, the other day, he made his first internet post, all right? I think it's an Instagram post. And let's pull this up. I'm gonna actually go to his page right now. I'm gonna go to Gunna's page and I'm gonna read this word for word what he said. Because this is interesting. This is what had everybody against the ropes. And it didn't sit well with a lot of YSL members also. A lot of YSL members were mad when he actually posted this. And though you can tell by what they said, there's a lot of subliminal messages, subliminal posts. And rightfully so, I see why it probably wouldn't be in their best interest for people to start taking sides. Now, this is what Gunna said. This is Gunna's first post 3 days ago. He said, niggas acting like they switching to a side, but it's only one side. YSL, the label, Free Thug, Yak, and Gunna's back. All right. So Gunna said he's back. All right. And this didn't sit well with a lot of people. For the most part, the actual YSL members. Now, at first, people were saying Gunna's no longer YSL. I'm not gonna say what members, you know, because this case is still running. So we got to be careful that we're not trying to persuade the jury. We're not trying to persuade the case, all right? Because our voice speaks volumes here at Don't Shoot the Messenger, all right? And at the end of the day, we on Thugger's behalf. We want to see them free Thugger, all right? So we don't want to hurt the case. But for the most part, people are considering Gunna a snitch. Now, I'm getting some conflicting information. Because once he said that, a lot of people responded. The sister kind of responded. The brothers responded. And a couple of other members have responded. Lil Got It responded also. All right. And they're switching up their statement. Some people, they respond, I think that they're all advised not to respond to this. So you've seen that people are retracting their statements. So they went from, if you go on Instagram, how people check to see if you rock with somebody, Instagram, they'll go inside your followers and they'll go into search engine and see if you follow that person. So people automatically assume once you stop following a person, that means you're no longer friends with that person. All right. In which that's what happened. As soon as Gunna posted that, a lot of people unfollowed Gunna after he posted that. Now people have retracted their statement. Little guy that said he wasn't speaking about Gunna. He was speaking about anybody that was in reference to his brother, Lil Key, that passed away. Rest in peace, Lil Key. He's trying to basically say he was speaking about Lil Key. He doesn't want nobody saying twin. He's not nobody's twin. You know, that's a new thing now. People call twin. Like I said, Planet, that's my twin. Planet's my twin. That's my roadie. That's my PNC. All right. So with that being said, this is the term that we use, twin. And the guy said he doesn't want Gunna calling him twin. All right. Funk, he retracted statement. Funk doubled down basically and said that Gunna is still YSL. So now remember, Funk is YSL. That's Thugger's brother, blood brother. All right. Now keep in mind, Funk was told to snitch by his brother. Young Thug said his mom doesn't need two brothers locked up at the same time. So he advised his little brother to snitch to come home to be home with their mother. Some would find that honorable. Me, I'm a little bit against the roast with it, but I understand the train of thought behind it, right? So I do have sympathy for the situation. But I told you the streets is kind of spooky. The streets can be an illusion at times. Make sure you guys hit that like. I want to see the lights go up, all right? Make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. This is the number 16, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, all right? Share this and let's get everybody acclimated. So like I said, Gunna, it looks like people are scared to say whether or not they're rocking with Gunna or not. But I see Big U, the big Crip, the top Crip in Cali, he put a like on that post. Another artist named Yeet, he put a like on that post. So people are on the ropes with Gunna at this point. People haven't condemned Gunna. Gunna's not yet condemned. Gunna's still he's still getting co-signed out here. To be honest with you. I don't know if you want to chime in.
All I want to do to chime in is say is this. This character he made this post, right? And these people that are liking on his posts, you know what I mean? How credible are them at the end of the day? Well,
for one, Big U is the top Crip in Cali. So remember, Gunna is a self-proclaimed Crip. He rocked with the blue team.
Okay.
So we know the laws of the gang world.
Okay.
So if he was a snitch, I don't think the gang world is going to co-sign a snitch. So I'm on the ropes. Like I said, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. The internet is painting the narrative that this man is a snitch. But mind you, 90% of the people on the internet, no disrespect to the people on the internet, but they haven't been through nothing. They're not in the streets at all. They barely even seen a real court case or face some real time. So a lot of people that are calling him a snitch are not actually in the streets.
Oh, yeah, we don't know the actual get down. You know what I'm saying? So the actual get down, like we said, the credibility of the people that's like the Little Yeats and the Big U's and these characters, they sound like very credible characters. You know what I'm saying? To be liking under his post, but at the end of the day, in this day and age, just like we've been discussing, how we thought Gunna was credible to not be in this situation, and it turned out to be how it turned out. You know what I'm saying? So don't shoot the messenger. We just actually trying to analyze it how everybody else trying to analyze it and figure it out and see what's going on, because we're just as confused as the next man is.
Facts though. Facts. I'm confused. I'm be honest with you. I'm really confused about the whole Gunna situation, to be honest with you. Because for once, for a Thug to tell his brother to snitch, all right. Why is your brother more important? Why is your brother a priority other than that's your mother's child and the other members are not priority? I'm confused I'm confused right there. All right. And then you got people co-signing Gunna. You got the Crip community, one of the top Crips, they're co-signing. Shout out to Big U. He looks to be co-signing Gunna. All right. To some degree, he's co-signing Gunna. I'm not saying that he agrees with Gunna doing what he did, but apparently he still has Gunna's back. Apparently he still has Gunna's it's still in Gunna's best interest, right?
Yeah.
Because he's leaving comments liking his posts when he posts that. All right. So like I said before, people are still co-signing Gunna to this moment. So shout out to Gunna still, and we on the roast with that. And I guess we'll never know till Thug says something.
Yeah,
but I'm lost. This case, to be honest with you, this case kind of pissing me off because I've never been lost like that before. And I'm seeing how people playing it. It's so weird right now.
You could even say it's about money, and then you're gonna be like, how much money is enough to do that to your brother? You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, bro. I don't know, man.
Well, we're gonna keep y'all. Listen, we're not gonna stay too long on that because you already know this is a weekly thing. We're always talking about YSL, and that's in their case, so we can't keep on too long with it. But at the same time, shout out to all the members, free Thugger. You know what I mean? And God's will is going to be God's will. So that's what's going to happen. That's going to be the end result of this case. Is going to be in God's will. All right. Paul Bizzle said, let me read some of these comments real quick. Paul Bizzle said, most hip hop fans are not gangsters, so they don't abide by street code. He more than likely could make a comeback for that reason. I agree with you, brother. Let's see what AP's saying here again. AP says, that's why I pay lawyers for them to speak for you. What the WTF they do that? Where they do that at? That's why I pay lawyers for them to speak for you. You guys, make sure you guys are writing it. You guys remember, it's kind of sometimes hard to descript you guys writing, and it leads me to have to like try to decipher it, right? So just make sure I do that all the time. I'm typing stuff and I be leaving out the I's and certain things. All right. And like I said, shout out to AP Palmer, shout out to Paul Bizzle. All right, you guys, make sure you guys hit that like button when you guys come in the building. All right, don't be a ninja watcher. That's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be creeping and watching us. All right, don't be no pocket watching. That's just a hater. This is a get money podcast. So everybody, I'm pretty sure, is gonna get money this year, despite the recession. We all gonna get some money. Why? Because we ain't got no yes men. Why? Because we don't keep no misery love company around us. Ain't nothing but some true players. All right, some true people around you that's gonna give you advice that's in your best interest, that really had love for you. All right. Get those people around you. Get those yes men from around you. All right. Get some money this year. Facts though.
Dollars we are defending.
Dollars we defending. Facts though. All right. As you get older, you have less friends. So make sure you choose your friends wisely. All right. Let's move on, man. That's enough with that. I want to get into this right here. Let's talk about Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. All right. Recently, Jay Prince was being interviewed, in which Jay Prince spoke about his son, Jay Prince Jr. Now, you guys know, rest in peace to Takeoff. When Takeoff was killed, right? When he met his demise, there was a video showing Jay Prince Jr. walking by Takeoff's body. Now, this is disturbing. This is what led people to implement Jay Prince Jr. in the crime, right? They were saying, they was assuming that Jay Prince Jr. is a part of this. And that's why they say, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see, especially in these internet streets. Opinions is like assholes. Everybody has one, and you know what comes out your ass. You know what I mean? So with that being said, the video shows what's the name, Junior, Jay Prince Jr. walking past Takeoff, right? So all of us is under the assumption like maybe he did have something, because how could somebody walk past their friend in an unremorseful way like that? It seemed like he didn't have no remorse. But remember, we're just seeing a quick clip, all right? A quick sound bite, a quick piece of a clip. We're not seeing the whole thing. And when you guys are looking at the internet, when you're trying to judge a situation off a 3-second clip, that's not enough to judge somebody. You got to look at the clip in its entirety. But if you took that little piece of clip, you would have condemned it, and you would have condemned that man for that. That was enough to prosecute that man if that was like that. If the court of law was like that, you could just use a little 3-second clip. But thank God that this country is not like that. The judicial system is not like that. So now Jay Prince was in an interview in which Jay Prince said that his son tried to actually help Takeoff on the floor. All right. He said his son, prior to that clip, his son had put his hands under Takeoff and lift his head to the point where his fingers went in Takeoff's, I think the bullet wounds. His fingers sunk into the wounds. And if you see the clip now that's on the internet, it shuts off after he says that graphic thing. It actually shuts down. All right. So once again, like I said, don't believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. So it looks like he actually did try to help Takeoff. Now, my thing is, why did Jay Prince Jr., he never spoke about this at all? Now, is it for obvious reasons because you don't want to be part of the case? But at the same time, I don't think that part would have incriminated you if you would have said that.
No, it probably would have. It probably would have, because if you were like, oh, man, I'm just getting up to go wash my hands off to get blood off of my hands from the wound because I don't want to be implicated. Oh, now you're implicated. Now they're going to implicate you. You know what I'm saying? So if he would have actually spoke that into existence right then and there, you know what I'm saying? Let the police them do their investigation, let them figure it out. That's why he hasn't been up to in the courtroom in chains as of right now. You know what I'm saying? They know who they got, and that's what they need. And they're doing their best. Yeah. So
I can see that. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's a possibility. Didn't he go to the memorial too? To the event?
Yeah.
He went to the event, right? In which they left some flowers for him and stuff like that. So they paid their regards to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he went. So it ain't like he's hiding behind nothing. He's going to all the events. He's actually in the remorse stage. He's went to, you know what I mean? He went to every event. So to be labeled as a killer in that situation, nah.
Now I ain't gonna lie, Tasha made a great observation. It's some wise words. I'm gonna repeat what Tasha said. She said people deal with situations differently. He may have had a hard time dealing with it. And that's facts, though. That's facts. I appreciate that, Tasha. Always appreciate you. Now, what Tasha's saying, just to give some more credence to what Tasha's saying, especially on me when I lost my little brother. Rest in peace, Future, right?
Mm-hmm.
People didn't know how I was dealing with it. And I never understood how people deal with things differently. And that's a fact, though. I deal with things differently. I wasn't acting how everybody was acting, to the point where it kind of forced me. People kind of made me look at myself and question myself why I'm not acting like that. But the human psyche is complex. So you don't know how people deal with hurt and pain. You don't know how people deal with death. People react differently. And I agree with you, Tosh. Definitely, I agree with you on that. So I definitely would not, definitely, I hope I didn't judge J. Prince Jr. Because like I said, this podcast is not about judging people. It's not about tearing people down. While we're on this podcast, all we do is bring this to the people. Don't shoot the messenger. We're just here to deliver the message at the end of the day, right? So shout out to J. Prince Jr., shout out to J. Prince. They were under a lot of scrutiny. J. Prince and his son was under a lot. The whole Mob Ties, Rap-A-Lot, the whole organization conglomerate was under scrutiny, all right?
Basically, the whole of Texas at that point, man.
Facts. Even had Texas at odds, because to be honest with you, the whole of Texas, because you see TSF, Sauce Walker, he had some things to say about that, some disparaging things to say about that. Saying, if you was with us, that wouldn't have happened. Assuming that if they was rolling with him, that would have never took place. Because they're saying that the Migos and Takeoff and all them, they were under the Rap-A-Lot. They was under the Mob Ties watch, all right? So they're trying to say that this is the whole thing when people talking about tap in. Or what they call it when you touch down on the West Coast, when they say you got check in. All right. So basically, people are saying the same way that you check in on the West Coast, people are saying you got to check in Houston, check in Texas with Rap-A-Lot, with J. Prince. All right. In which the Migos seemingly they did that. So you was under the Mob Ties banner, you was supposed to be protected. So what Source Walker's insinuating that shouldn't have happened under their watch. And if they were under TSF, they would have been better off under TSF. Right? So it has Houston at odds. And even Charleston White chimed in at one point. And Charleston White said that Rap-A-Lot, Mob Ties, they have no jurisdiction outside of Houston. Right? So I guess Austin, Texas, other parts of Texas, they only run Houston, Texas. Now, I never knew this, right? I didn't know it was segregated like that. I thought that J. Prince was respected worldwide. I thought he was statewide, especially international, America-wide. I thought he was respected, but contrary to my belief, he tried to paint a narrative like he's not important outside of Houston. Now, I don't know Texas politics, so I don't know if that's true or not. Believe none of what you have, what you see. You know what I mean? But definitely what we're trying to say is the whole Houston, like Planet said, the whole Houston was under scrutiny, and everybody was divided at one point because of what took place with Takeoff. So Takeoff caused ripples, all right? Takeoff messed up a lot of relationships. The whole process of him dying, it messed up a lot of relationships. And maybe those relationships wasn't intact to begin with. All right. We're gonna move on, but shout out to
J. Prince.
Shout out to J. Prince, man. Shout out to J. Prince, because he was under a lot of scrutiny. People try to really take his crown behind this. People took their time to took a stab. Everybody who was envious of J. Prince, they took a stab at him after this event took place. All right. So his reputation was under scrutiny. Wait 1 second. Let's go into this next subject, man. What we got here? What you got over there, Planet? What's next? What's next on the menu, bro?
We got
what's
Tory
next?
Lanez.
What's next on the menu? Tory Lanez
smiling in his mugshot.
So you guys seen the Tory Lanez mugshot picture? All right, Tory Lanez is smiling. Tory Lanez smiling his mugshot with the pink shirt on. All right, shout out to Tory Lanez. Now that was kind of disturbing. Tory Lanez seems to have so much poise throughout this whole event since the day of the shooting, everything up until his verdict. Tory Lanez has displayed some poise, brother. The way he's so confident, brother. The way the man's smiling, brother. The way the man was so confident that he would win this case, brother. It's disturbing. I understand the faith of God. His father seems to be like he's a preacher or something. So maybe he learned his faith through his father. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, that man has faith. Tory Lanez has some real faith. They said faith of a mustard seed moves mountains. Excuse me. Faith of a mustard seed moves mountains. Tory Lanez has faith, bro.
Amen.
He's smiling in that mugshot picture. Now, they're saying that Tory Lanez has switched up his lawyers, rightfully so. People are saying the reason why Tory Lanez is locked up right now is because of the lawyers, all right? The poor quality of the lawyers. Now, there's a lawyer that represented Snoop Dogg during the murder trial. Obviously, he got Snoop Dogg off, right? This lawyer is now representing Tory Lanez. Now, people were saying that this lawyer, the lawyer also represented Suge Knight. Now, this is what happened. Now, when the story first took place that Tory has a new lawyer, people said, oh, it's Suge Knight's lawyer. Now, people were under the assumption that this is the same lawyer that Suge Knight lost his case to and why Suge Knight's doing his time. And I kind of thought about it too. I'm like, hold up, the same lawyer Suge Knight had. Suge Knight's doing a lot of time right now. I don't know if I want that same lawyer. But that was not the case. He did not represent Suge Knight in that matter. He represents Suge Knight when Suge Knight had got that probation. All right, so it's a big difference. And I heard that he's going at all the social sites that are pressing up this misleading information, because I'm pretty sure that's hurting his credibility as a lawyer, because people are assuming that he represents Suge Knight and he's the one that got Suge Knight all that time. And that's not the case. This is the same lawyer that got Snoop off of his murder case, all right? And he helped Suge Knight get that probation, all right? So he got him the lesser plea, the lesser charge. Now, Tory Lanez got a new lawyer. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Like I told you, I heard the recording of Tory Lanez, and that recording seemed like Tory Lanez was guilty. I was on Tory Lanez side, but then I had to go to Meg's side, because I'm gonna tell you what, that recording didn't sound good. That recording sounded like he was taking full responsibility for shooting Meg. Though he did not admit verbally, he did not say, yes, I shot her at no point in the recording. It led to that. It seemed like he was alluding to that. All right. So it gave me a different outlook on Tory Lanez, because I don't agree with no man shooting no woman. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't agree with no man shooting a woman. You have to give me a valid reason for shooting a woman. All right. And for right now, I don't even want to hear no valid reason for that. And like I said, Tory Lanez, he switched his lawyer. Now, they're saying Tory Lanez is facing 20 years. 20 years is a little bit too much for that. I'm going to say it. Don't shoot the messenger. 20 years is a little bit too much for Tory to be doing. All right. I could see I've seen people get 5 years for manslaughter. The girl was not shot directly. That was bullet fragments that went in her foot. Now, we're not condoning Tory Lanez, nor are we trying to discredit or belittle Meg Thee Stallion's situation and make it seem like it's less impactful than what it is, because it definitely hurt her and it impacted her life in the worst way, right? So we got to be careful the way we critique this. But 20 years is a little bit too much. 20 years is a little bit too much. I don't know if anybody would disagree here. If you guys disagree, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know you disagree. You guys, as soon as you come in the building, hit that like button. As soon as you come in the building, all right? This is the L.O.T.S approved Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, all right? Powered by L.O.T.S approved media. This is episode number 16. All right, this is the second episode for the year. Second episode for the year, number 16. Who would think that we'd be here still? You know how many people stop podcasting? You know how many people quit podcasting after like their third or fourth attempt? We don't have no cosign. Ain't nobody co-signing us. We got up and started doing this. Me and my bedroom, all right? Me and my Wody. Facts, though. Do you know what we go through to be here for you guys?
They are.
Do you guys know what we go through in our personal life in order to be here for you guys every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern?
All right.
Do y'all know what it is?
Only if they knew.
And it only gets better? Y'all don't know what me and my bedroom put into this podcast, all right? Just to be here for the people consistently. Every Friday. It doesn't change. We're here with you guys. All right? Bringing these topics to you guys. And we appreciate our family. We appreciate the mafia. All right?
Straight
you guys,
up.
we do have a Patreon. So if you guys want to donate to the Patreon, I'm going to put it up on the Facebook. Once again, this is going to be up on Facebook until Monday. Then I'm going to turn it back down. I'm going to take it off of Facebook on Monday. So you guys need to subscribe to the L.O.T.S approved media channel. All right, so you guys can see the prior 15 episodes. Like I said, it only gets better. This is the second episode of the year. Get money this year. Happy New Year to everybody. All right, and we happy to be here with y'all. And like I said, man, Tory Lanez got a new lawyer. All right, let's get Tory Lanez some new representation. All right. Let's pray for Tory Lanez. All right. Leave it for God to judge him. It's God's will. If he's unable to get a pill, that's God's will. If he comes out and if he gets lesser time, that's God's will. But I don't think that Tory deserves 20 years. To me, to be honest, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't believe that he deserves 20 years. All right. Now let's move on. Next subject, bro. Let's move on. This is an eventful week. All right. This is serious right here. This is serious right here. All right. Say what we was talking about the Kevin Gates drinking urine. All right. All right. Fredo Bang, Louisiana artist. All right. What's one of his songs? What's one of Fredo Bang's songs? It's hard for me to remember people's songs. You know what I mean? I forget one of his choruses. All right. But he's a very successful artist. And I like him. I like his artistry. All right. Fredo Bang has gotten 2 lesbian internet personalities pregnant, all right, in which he gave birth to a child. So Kevin Gates had a child with 2 lesbians in a relationship.
Okay.
So I'm wondering how people feel. These times are changing for real. Now, keep in mind, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Fredo Bang's father is gay. Fredo Bang's father is actually gay. All right. The story is that his mom said that she wanted a child from this man, and hence you have Fredo Bang. All right. So I see why he's a product of that. So I see why he's not against that. All right. In actuality, he had a baby with 2 lesbian couples. That's wild. Shout out to Fredo Bang, man. Congratulations on the new baby. All right. And he is a father in that relationship. And it's not too much. It's not too crazy than the conventional relationship, to be honest with you. It's still 2 women. A lot of people believe that one of the women is a stud, but I see somebody who was on the internet that actually know one of the women. They said that she's not a stud in actuality. They're 2 femmes. They're 2 feminine women that he had a baby with. All right. I don't know if you want to chime in on that. On Planet, how you feel about that?
Hey man, shots out. More power to him.
More power to him.
More power to him, man.
Facts. More power to him. More power to Fredo Bang.
You know what? Let me tell you, this ain't no hatred out here, man. Only hatred is the man who can't do what he doing right now. And everybody in Africa ain't hating on him. They looking at him like, oh, simpleton nigga. I've been doing that.
Let me tell you something. That's it. To be honest with you, he just doing what a man do. That man got 2 lesbian pregnant. So it's not like they just by themselves, because the baby does have a father. So there's going to be a male figure in that equation. It's not that bad of a situation. It's kind of like having 2 sister wives, to be honest with you, and they dibble and dabble with each other.
That's all.
It's a quite normal situation, if you ask me.
That's all it is, man. It's
kind of normal, right? So shout out to Fredo Bang. Shout out to lesbian couples. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the 2 girls are internet personalities, so they have a little bit of clout, all right? They're a little bit famous, if you would say. They're well known in these internet streets. All right. So shout out to Fredo Bang. Now moving on. We got 2 more things to talk about. First, I want to say rest in peace to Lisa Marie Presley. Yeah. Lisa Marie Presley, that's Elvis Presley's daughter. All right. She died at the age of 54. Now, she also was at one point parading around with Michael Jackson, in which I believe they were engaged or they were married.
And Nicolas Cage, I think she was married too.
She was married to Nicolas Cage? Shout out to Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage. Lisa Marie Presley, she died at the age of 54. So rest in peace to Lisa Marie, and condolences to her family. All right. Legendary father, obviously, and she was a legend also. All right, well known. So we're gonna end off with this one right here, and this is a big banger. All right, this is a funny week. It's Friday the 13th. Let's talk about your boy Keith Murray.
The most beautifulest things in the world.
In the world, just like that. All right, so Keith Murray, if you don't know, Keith Murray's tearing up the internet right now. Keith Murray's tearing up the internet. Now, Keith Murray. Oh, shout out to Barbara Walters too. Rest in peace, Barbara Walters. Tosh, we gave a shout out to Barbara Walters last week, but we'll give a shout out to her again. Rest in peace to Barbara Walters. All right, and Tosh, find out what age did Barbara Walters pass away at? What age did she transition at? Let's
I know
use
she was
different
probably
words.
in her 80s. I know she was probably in her 80s. I know
80s.
I'm pretty sure like 85 or 86 or something like that.
Legendary Barbara Walters. Shout out to Barbara Walters. All right.
Well, she probably died in her 90s, to be exact. Probably 90s. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know
My
what I mean?
grandfather passed away at the age of 92. So my grandfather almost reached 93. In all actuality, I believe this month is his birthday month too. So rest in peace to Edward Big. Shout out to my grandfather. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, man. When the man birthday?
I'm somewhere this month. I think it's sometime this month. I forgot what day. But I believe my grandfather was born this month.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
like I said, Lisa Marie.
Them Capricorns in the building. Shouts out to them Capricorns. You already know.
Shout out to the Capricorns, man.
You already know it's my season. That's our season. That's our season.
Facts. Shout out, like I said, Barbara Walters died at the age of 93. Thank you, Tosh. Thank you so much. I need y'all. Make sure you guys help me out with the fact checks. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you so much. All right, and like I said, like Lo said, like Planet said, shout out to the Capricorns. This your month. Big shout out to EO. All right. Happy birthday to EO. All right. My dog on the block daily. All right. Big birthday. Big birthday month. Shout out to the Capricorns, them. And rest in peace. Rest in peace to Lisa Marie Presley. Now, like I said, let's speak about this Keith Murray. Now, you guys know Keith Murray got the internet on fire right now. Keith Murray, the rap artist, they used to be down with Hit Squad, Def Squad, what have you. I forget which squad is Hit Squad, Def Squad. That's when Parrish and Eric Sermon split up. One of them was Hit Squad, one of them was Def Squad. All right, Blase Squaze. Now, Keith Murray was a very successful artist in which there's a resurgence of Keith Murray. Keith Murray has been getting some interviews as of lately, and his interviews have been super entertaining. If not, he's the number one entertaining person on the internet right now. He kind of like pushed what's his name? Charleston White to the side. Charleston White is pushed to the side right now. It's Keith Murray's show right now. He's running the internet streets. All right. So shout out to Keith Murray. Now, Keith Murray has been saying some things that none of us knew. I don't know anybody that knew of this. First of all, let's speak about how he said Foxy Brown gave him fellatio. Now, he said Foxy Brown gave him fellatio during the time, I guess she was talking to Corrupt. And the way he painted the picture as if he said basically she was trying to pin one against the other. So guys, you guys remember Foxy Brown at one point, she was dating Corrupt. And then somehow DMX got, rest in peace to the dog, DMX got implemented in that. All right. Now DMX was beefing with Corrupt. Corrupt made a diss song. I remember that. Corrupt had made a diss song about DMX. Hopefully they was able to resolve that after the situation, because I hate when we as men, we get into fights about women. You got to protect your woman, but at the same time, you got to be careful that you're not doing things out of ego, because a lot of times we're not with these women no longer, but our beef still remains. When you have a woman, you fighting over your woman, right? And you're beefing with men going against other men for their women. And then a lot of times these women are no longer in your life. So now when you remove this woman out of the equation, you guys are still at odds. There's no benefit in it no longer, because you're no longer protecting this woman, right? And you realize there's actually no problem. There's no issue with that person other than that woman at the time, but she's no longer part of the equation. How do you bring this? How do you resolve a situation like that? Sometimes you're not able to resolve it. Keep in mind, remember the Foxy Brown and the Little Kim beef, where they have both men on both sides, Nori and them beefing with Little Kim's what's the name? That guy named World, cat out of Brooklyn, a cat. He's locked up right now, but Nori and them's team, Capone and Nori and them's team was beefing with Little Kim and them's team. All right. That was a shootout in front of Hot 97, I believe. Right. I don't know if you guys have any information that can back up what I'm saying, but there was a shootout that took place in which they caused beef between two camps. All right. So like I said, men.
This is a very interesting topic, because even down to, you remember the New York rapper, I forgot which hood he was from, Saigon?
Yeah.
Okay. Allegedly, Keith Murray hit him up and said, I bet you I can be trending overnight. He said, these people out here are so stupid AF and pretty much sheep who will follow, engage, and partake in anything. Guess he was right. Are we really this freaking slow in 2023? LOL.
Wow. So basically, you're telling me this was premeditated.
Premeditated. Basically, a premeditated murder.
This was all premeditated.
Yes.
So it's not a coincidence that this man is so animated.
No.
It's not a coincidence that all his stories are so interesting.
Yeah, and so outlandish.
Outlandish. These are some outlandish stories, bro.
That same way with Deb Andy.
You know what? I'm mad at what's his name. I'm mad at Saigon. Why you said that for, brother? Saigon should have said nothing. Because at the end of the day, this is entertaining. He broke into our entertainment. Now you messed up our entertainment now, bro. You shouldn't have said nothing. We at home enjoying this, brother. And you want to come squealing in. Yo, Saigon tripping. But nonetheless, we got to speak about it. So apparently this is all premeditated, y'all. This is premeditated, man. I'm disappointed in Murray. I'm disappointed that you let the secret out, brother. Why you had to tell Saigon? You know Saigon can't hold no water. Why you told Saigon that, bro? Should have kept that between yourself, dog, because this is very entertaining for us. This gives us bloggers something to talk about it. And it gives the hip-hop community something to talk about. It woke the community. Because this man's talking about Superhead. The man said he got head. Now, my thing is now we don't know if he's lying or telling the truth. Obviously, he's doing some lying, but which one is the lie? Which one's the truth? Did he actually get head from Foxy Brown?
Foxy Brown.
Because Foxy Brown never denied it.
Foxy Brown. Oh yeah, she's been denying all that little bullshit on
what she said
on her Instagram story. She said crackhead asked Murray wanna die for a lie. Boy fucked up adding my name to that fairy tale. Now somebody tell that dope fiend ass Keith Murray we want to book him for a walkthrough. $1,500 and a bag of Jooms. For $1,500 and a bag of Jooms.
Yo, they want to murder Keith Murray. And you know Foxy, though. You know how Foxy get down. That's a Brooklyn chick. So Murray, you need to calm down, brother. You need to calm. So basically, she's saying that it's not true.
Yeah, you already know. You said she has a reputation to uphold. Same time. So when he putting all this saying Suge slapped the shit out of goddamn. Remember, all these stories been outlandish over the past week. Suge slapped the shit out of Puffy. Then the sexual allegations with all these women. And, you know what I mean? It's just been coming back to back to back. You know what I mean? So what Saigon's story, it makes a little more relevance to what Saigon text was out there. You know what I'm saying? He said, guess we really are sheep in 2023. You know what I mean? And
that's crazy,
he was right.
Bro. That's crazy. Keith Murray.
And he said overnight. He said, literally, I bet you I can be trending overnight. He said these people are stupid as F, pretty much sheep who follow, engage, partake in anything. Guess he was right. Are we really this freaking slow in 2023? Now,
to his defense, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. That man's right. He's a genius, first of all. Yeah. I wish he would never let the cat out the bag, to be honest with you, because it was very entertaining. I like the narrative that he was painting, but you got to be careful. Because at the end of the day, you're involving women and you disgracing these women. You actually disgrace Foxy Brown with that one, right? And which it wasn't that bad. A woman giving Keith Murray head, that's not bad. But the way he put it as if like she was trying to pin him against Corrupt. That's the way he was insinuating to. That's what he was alluding to. That she actually trying to pin one man against the other by giving Keith Murray fellatio. All right. He also spoke about Superhead, which wasn't far-fetched, but obviously that was a lie to him. All right. He spoke about, now, this one thing. There's a guy by the name of Reggie Wright. Now, Reggie Wright used to be part of Death Row Records. Reggie Wright said that Suge Knight actually put his hands on Puff. Now, Puff and Suge Knight have a history. All right. If people don't know, they've been had a history before the beef between Tupac and Biggie. Before that event took place, Puff and Suge Knight been had issues with each other. All right. So there's a guy by the name of Reggie Wright, he was a cop. He was a blood cop that was part of Death Row Records. You see, he gets interviewed all the time by Cam Capone. Cam Capone is a big interviewer on the internet, big blogger on the internet. All right? He's getting all the super dope interviews. Shout out to Cam Capone. All right, in which that Reggie Wright admitted to an altercation taking place between Suge Knight and Puff Daddy. All right, so actually something took place, but Reggie Wright said he did not slap Puffy. All right, so for the record, Sean Combs was not slapped by Suge Knight, all right? But there was an altercation that took place. This is all alleged. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Once again, all right? This is all alleged. But these are the stories that took place on the internet, all right? So like I said, this was an eventful week. Shout out to Keith Murray. I guess they kind of took the wind out of Keith Murray's sail because I don't think that we're going to be listening so attentive to his rhetoric now, all right? To his narrative that he's painting. Because I think they just let the cat out the bag. They exposed Keith Murray. And I wish they didn't because I was hella entertained by this, bro. I actually want to see more of Keith Murray, even with the lies. But at the same time, I guess you got to do something, Murray. Do something. But we definitely need your resurgence. We need you back on the scene. Shout out to Keith Murray. Shout out to Foxy Brown. Shout out to Super Gwen, Stephen, whatever Superhead's full name is.
Shout out to Saigon.
Shout out to Saigon. Shout out to Puff Daddy. All right. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, we're not here to tear nobody down. We're just delivering the messages. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All right. Powered by L.O.T.S approved media. For the last time, I'm L.O.T.S approved. All right. The host with the most. All right. And this is my partner in crime. Introduce yourself for the last time on episode number 16, homie.
I goes by the name of Planet. Goddammit. Free G5. You already know what time it is. This is the Friday the 13th episode. The Friday the 13th episode. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Genius. Shouts out to Martez. Shouts out to the sponsor. You already know. Panda Life Apparel. You already know, man.
Shout out to Panda Life. Shout out to Sharp.
You know what I'm saying?
That's supposed to be our sports analyst.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sharp, all right? Shout out to Sharp. He is the CEO, the owner of Panda Life Apparel.
You know
Shout out to Panda Life, all right? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody that participated with this podcast today. This is episode number 16. Like I told you before, a lot of people didn't expect us to be here, all right? And we done made it into the new year, and we're still here. There's no cosign here. It's just me and my dogs, me and my roadie doing this, all right? So we're going to be here every Friday, all right? Like I said before, you guys, make sure you guys hit the like button before you leave the building. We about to bring this to a close. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Go on YouTube, L.O.T.S approved media, subscribe to the channel. All right. So every time I drop, you guys get notified. Hit the notification bell. There's a sexy little bell on YouTube off in the corner. It's like to the right-hand corner somewhere. The sexy little bell. Hit that bell. So every time I drop, you guys get notified. Every time we drop new content. All right. Like I said, this is episode 16. The prior episodes were on Facebook. Right now, we live streaming on Facebook. We live streaming on Twitter. And we also live streaming on YouTube. So you guys need to make sure that you guys go to my YouTube page, L.O.T.S approved media, because I'm going to take this down off of Facebook on Monday. I only leave it up until Monday. Sometimes I take it off even earlier. So if you guys don't want to miss out on the other 15 episodes, as well as episode number 16, make sure you guys go on L.O.T.S approved media, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And if you haven't thus far, make sure you hit that like button. Let people know when you guys hit the like, that notifies YouTube to share our content with their audience on YouTube. All right. And once again, you guys, shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys enjoy your weekend. And I don't know if Planet want to tell you guys something on the way out.
Nah, man. I just want to say, man,
give us some good words. What you mean? Give him some wise words, man. Give him some wise words.
I'm gonna give him some wise words like this. Be thankful for life and love yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. My birthday is coming up in the next on the 16th, just like my brother birthday was on the 16th last month. My birthday coming up on the 16th on Monday. Yeah, man. Next, just partake, man. Enjoy life, man, and just be loving to each other, man, because we don't know what if tomorrow gonna come.
Facts. So, facts. Shout out to Willie Manson. Shout out to Cooch in the building. Fairway. Y'all already know, Cooch. Hit that like button. Let them know you in the building. I appreciate you, brother. You came a little bit late, but you better late than never. All right. Better late than sorry. Thank you for coming and enjoying this experience with us and joining us today. All right. Thank you for all the participants in the building. Like I said, we're gonna bring this to a closure. If you guys don't know, we spoke a lot. Let's give a rundown of what we spoke about today. Before we leave out of here. All right. Wait 1 second. All right. If you don't know, we spoke about Kevin Gates drinking urine,
eating booty, drinking urine.
Fire bun for Kevin Gates. All right. We spoke about Dev Atney, Waka Flocka's mama. She's saying that Gucci Mane never shot Pookie Loke. Excuse me for butcher name Pookie Loke. All right.
Said he didn't do it.
Jeezy affiliate. She said he didn't do it. We spoke about Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy squashing their beef. Shout out to them boys. Big up to them boys for being mature and resolving that. We also spoke about Gunna getting co-signed by Funk, which is Thugger's blood brother, all right? So that's the blood brother co-signing Gunna, all right? Shout out to Gunna. Shout out to the whole YSL camp, all right? We spoke about Jay Prince explaining why his son walked past Takeoff on the camera. If you don't know, when you guys go on YouTube or check it out, you guys get a chance, check out our opinion on that. Like I said, you guys make sure you hit that like button. All right, we about to close out. I'm just giving the rundown once again. We spoke about Jay Prince and we spoke about Tory Lanez switching up his lawyer. Shout out to Tory Lanez. He got a new lawyer. He had Snoop's prior lawyer, the one that got Snoop off on that murder case. All right. So hopefully he'll have a different result next time he gets that appeal. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion too. Because at first, like I said, I was more on Tory's side. Then I kind of went on Meg's side when I heard that audio, all right? So shout out to both parties, all right? And like everybody else, I do got to apologize to Meg Thee Stallion also, all right? I seen somebody apologize. I seen 50 Cent apologize. And me as a man, I have to apologize also. Even though she never saw the podcast, I still have to apologize, all right? I definitely didn't believe you, all right? And when I heard the audio, it gave much credence to what you were saying, all right? So shout out to her also. We spoke about Fredro Bang having kids with 2 lesbian women, well-known characters, well-known internet bloggers, all right? So shout out to Fredo Bang. Rest in peace to Lisa Marie, passed away at the age of 54, all right? So shout out to Lisa Marie. She was married to Michael Jackson. That's Elvis Presley's daughter. And though I'm disappointed in Keith Murray, shout out to Keith Murray. Shout out to Foxy Brown, Superhead, and all the people involved in his story. Shout out to Puff Daddy. Shout out to Suge Knight, currently incarcerated, all right? Shout out to everybody. And with that being said, this is the L.O.T.S. Approved Media. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Grrr, bow. Episode number 16. And we out.
And we out this thing just like that.
That part.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that part.